This is water. I wish it was coffee. I didn't even have time to drink water, so I had to bring the most vital thing with me. So, good morning. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another episode of PhotoWalks. I have my Leica Q3 with me and I have my GoPro rigged on top. I'm currently on my way to a place called Rumelikavağı, which is a very small part of the European side of Istanbul, and I'll show it on a map right now. It's a place that has the third bridge as a backdrop, and there are lots of fish restaurants and fishermen as well. The weather's looking pretty good today, as always. It's hot. It's 7:56 right now in the morning and it's already 22 degrees Celsius. So it's gonna be a hot day and it should be sunny. I just plan on taking my Q3, walking around, seeing what I can find and just taking some shots. I wasn't actually planning on uploading 2 consecutive episodes of PhotoWalks, but something very unfortunate happened yesterday, sadly. I spent the whole day and a lot of hours filming the 9th episode of One Camera, One Roll, and I think I walked around like 16,000 steps and climbed like 40 floors. But unfortunately, even though there were red flags when I was getting the camera in the morning, the sound of the shutter sounded off and I kind of asked about it. I put in a lot of effort and sadly the photos turned out to be completely damaged, completely burnt the whole way through. I'll just show a preview of what the photos came back like. I can't review the camera, I can't review the lens. I was using the most legendary zoom lens that Leica's ever produced, which was the 28-90 Vario Elmar f2.8 spherical, and it's just a shame that I couldn't get the photos because the film got completely burnt inside the camera because there was a problem with the shutter. And so yeah, I need to make some changes so that I can trust the camera that I'm using from now on, because I'm gonna have trust issues with cameras. So yeah, I'm gonna flip the camera around so you can see the beautiful views that I'm seeing, and we'll catch up once we get there. So we have arrived, so I'm gonna drop my car off. I don't know, I just drop it off here. And then I'm gonna start walking. So it's looking absolutely beautiful and it's such a quiet and peaceful part of Istanbul. So I couldn't get the shot that I was planning because I dial in all the settings manually. I just couldn't adjust quick enough to take the shot, but it's okay. One thing I'm gonna do differently is just keep the GoPro rolling throughout the whole shoot. I'm not gonna stop recording. If the shoot takes long, the battery's probably gonna run out, but I'm just gonna go and get a second GoPro battery because what I'm doing right now is just resulting in me missing the GoPro angle for shots, and I don't want that to happen. So these are my camera settings. I'm at 50 ISO, 2/50th of a second for my shutter speed, and then I just dial in the f-stop accordingly and just take the shot. So that fish restaurant is how I actually learned about Rumelikavağı. It's one of the most famous fish restaurants in Istanbul actually. Really an amazing restaurant. Günaydın. Let's up the shutter speed. So I'm at 1/1000 so that I can catch the birds if they fly. Great, I missed that. So these right here, that one you can see, and then the one there, those are actually a type of bird, I think. Well, it is a type of bird. They're called karabatak in Turkish, and what they do is basically they're really good swimmers, and they usually just swim and dive and just catch fish. You'll see there are a lot around. That bird right there, yeah, that's a karabatak. And there was actually another one just around here, but I don't know where it's gonna come up from because they dive for quite some time. Ah, there it is, look. Where is it? It's right, I can't see it on the I can't see it on the camera, but I think you can just see it around there. So it's swimming. But let me see if I can get close and not fall in. I'll probably fall in, but it's okay. Oh, it already dived again. It's looking for its fish. When I look through the viewfinder of my Leica Q3, I've turned off review because I don't want to stop looking at what I'm seeing. So once I take the shots, I don't actually know how the shots turn out. It might be like a chill idea to just keep the GoPro literally rolling as if it were like a live stream and then just insert the pictures that I take, but the videos would be quite a lot longer. I don't know how that will turn out, so let me know in the comments if you think that would be a good idea or not. Değilim, hayır. Fotoğrafçıyım sadece.
Abi çek.
This is such a beautiful part of town, but it's so quiet you could literally hear a pin drop. I always question the shutter on the Leica Q3 because it's so quiet and subtle. There are ups and downs to it. It's not very satisfying to shoot with, but on the contrary, it makes it much easier to get subtle shots when I'm walking and holding the camera waist level and I'm just shooting someone who's passing by, or I'm trying to not disturb that person and just take their photo. In such a quiet place though, I think it's good that the shutter is also quiet. So I've been recording for a total of 43 minutes and my GoPro battery is at 58%, so a lot better than what I thought it was going to be. Every video I literally learn something. Every video I realize I can do something better, or I can change something and it will benefit me or the video in some way. And I think that's what's important. The moment I stop learning or the moment I stop improving, that's an issue. But as long as I'm learning and as long as I'm developing what I'm doing, happy days. Fotoğrafınızı çekebilir miyim?
Resim mi çekiyorsun?
Çekebilir miyim?
Çek tabii ya. Gel bak, balık ayıklarında onu çek.
Onu da çekeyim mi? Sizi de çekseydim güzel gözüküyor. Sizi de çekseydim güzel gözüküyor. Ama ışığa gelir misiniz? Daha iyi.
Gelin kardeşim. Biraz terledik ama olsun.
Olsun. Bir tık daha ileri gelseniz olur mu? Çok hafif. Teşekkür ederim. Kolay gelsin.
Sağ ol, hoş geldiniz.
Hoş bulduk.
Ya, araba var altında.
Şu ileride yiyeceğim
Aynen.
sandılar oraya git.
Nereye?
Bak şimdi ne yapacağım biliyor musun?
Sağdan mı?
Bak şimdi bu bayır var ya, bayırı çıkmadan hemen soldan aşağı in.
Tamam.
Öyle
Teşekkür.
ileri.
Öyle ileri doğru git mi
Tamam.
var orada.
Çok sağ ol.
Balıkçılar var orada, balık limanına çok yakın.
Tamam. Teşekkür ederim. Sağ olun. So they were super sweet people and they told me to go to. Bir fotoğrafınızı çekebilir miyim? Sizi çeksem olur mu? Sizi çekeyim. Çok iyi çıkıyor ya valla. Valla siz çok iyi çıkıyorsunuz. Işık size vuruyor ya. Hemen çekiyorum. Teşekkür ederim. Sağ olun. Kolay gelsin. Sizi de çekebilir miyim? Teşekkür ederim. Sağ olun. Kolay gelsin. So what I was saying is that they were super sweet people and they told me to go down the place that I was originally gonna go from, which is the alley next to the shipyard. Kolay gelsin. Fotoğrafınızı çekebilir miyim? Sizin videoya eklerken. Tek. Kolay gelsin. Bir fotoğrafınızı çeksem olur mu? Siz çalışırken. Çok iyi çıkıyorsunuz. O yüzden sordum. Çok teşekkür ederim. Kolay gelsin. Bunlar midye değil mi? Midye değil mi? Evet. Kolay gelsin. Eyvallah ya. Fotoğrafı bitirmem lazım. Gideceğim. Ha? Günaydın. Eyvallah. Gel önünde sen dur, seni çekeyim ya. Burada çalışmıyorsun, gel ya. Vallahi iyi çıkıyorsun ya, yakışıklı adamsın, niye utanıyorsun? Olsun, şuradan çekeceğim ya. Göstereceğim sana, söz. Çekeceğim, göstereceğim. Beğenmezsen sileceğim.
Tamam, gözlerimizi dokun.
Dur. Bak fotoğraf ne kadar iyi bir fotoğraf. Görüyor musun?
Fotoğraf
Dedim yakışıklı adamsın diye dinlemiyorsun ki. Dur ben bunu bastırıp sana geri getireceğim. Buraya tekrar geleceğim çünkü. Oldu mu? Vallahi gitmem lazım. Şunu yetiştirmem lazım.
Otur çay iç, çay.
İyi peki, içeyim hadi.
Çayını iç öyle gidersin.
Tamam, anlaştık. Teşekkür ederim.
Bak sandalyeye otur.
Teşekkürler.
Ne şey çekir, sen de çekiyorsun.
So they very kindly invited me into their house and offered me tea. I always find it very interesting to talk to people from different walks of life. Everyone has a story to tell. Everyone has different experiences, and I think that's very valuable. So I'm back in the car. Sorry, I was saying. And I just listened to how they live their life, how they work. It was such an interesting conversation. It was such a nice memory for me. This is gonna sound very fancy, but I usually don't drink tea on an empty stomach because it makes me throw up. And I'm feeling really sick right now, but it was worth the experience, so I'm happy I did. I'm gonna head to the edit and I'll catch up with you once I evaluate the photos because I haven't seen any of the photos that I took today. So as you can see, I'm back in the edit and I haven't started the edit of the video yet actually, but I'm just reviewing the photos. When I'm shooting with the Leica Q3, I look through the electronic viewfinder most of the times, and I've turned off the setting that allows me to review photos once I've clicked the shutter, because I know that I've taken the photo because I hear the shutter sound, but I don't want to take my eye off of what I'm seeing in reality. And the reason I don't like to review the photo as soon as I take it is because in a split second there might be another moment where I want to take another picture. So that's why I just like to keep looking at what the camera is actually seeing. To be honest, I think it's more exciting to review the photos after some time has passed, even if it's an hour or two. If you end up taking a lot of photos, you forget some of the photos that you take. It's just kind of exciting to see what the photos turned out like, almost as if you're giving your film to a lab to develop. Shooting black and white with the Leica Q3 is my playground. I know how it acts, I know how the f-stops, I know how the shutter speeds are gonna act, and I think I fully focus on how I'm framing subjects and how I'm shooting the photos, and I'm extremely happy about how this morning went. I wanted to talk in that moment, but I genuinely felt very sick because I drank tea on an empty stomach. They were just such kind people that they stopped doing what they were doing, and it was actually their work hours. And it was basically just like a very nice exchange of what our lives were like. And I think these sorts of interactions really allow me to be more open-minded. It just allows me to look at my life from a different perspective, appreciate the way I've grown up, appreciate the life I'm living. So I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to talk and meet people from other walks of life. So yeah, one last thing I want to do in this video, which I'm very excited about. I found an Olympus OM1, which I'm going to shoot an episode of One Camera, One Roll with. Shout out to Yamato Kid, who actually wrote a comment asking if I could find an Olympus OM1, and I have. So it's time to do an unboxing for the Olympus OM1. I actually bought this off the Facebook marketplace of Turkey, which is called Sahibinden. And there it is. Everything looks nice. Wow, that's such a bright viewfinder. That is one of the brightest and clearest, sharpest viewfinders I've ever seen. Ooh, that's a satisfying click. And the lens on it that I have is a 50mm 1.8. There is a shutter speed dial on the lens. So you set the shutter speed from the lens itself. And this, where the shutter speed normally is actually an ISO dial. So you change the ISO from here. This camera is a fully mechanical camera, and just to be safe, I'm going to be sending this camera today actually to a repair shop so that they can service and clean the camera completely, make sure all the functions are working, so that when I take it out, I'm not going to have similar issues to what I had yesterday. It's a beautiful camera, and it's also much lighter and smaller than what I thought it was going to be. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked the photos I took as well. If you did enjoy the video, please leave the video a like. It helps my channel a lot. And also, the majority of people watching my videos are not subscribed to my channel, which is normal, I know, but I would greatly appreciate if you do subscribe to watch more episodes and more videos like this. If you have any suggestions about the videos, or there are any cameras that you'd like to see on this channel, please leave them as a comment below. Yamato Kid kindly asked if I could review an Olympus OM1. I got my hands on one, and I'm excited to film a video with it. So if you do comment and there's a camera you want to see, I'll do whatever I can to try and find that camera to film a video with it as well. So yeah, that's gonna be it. And until the next video, peace.